Welcome to the Vintage Motorcars Driver's Manual series. Your Speedster is built to perform just as you ordered it, and these are the key aspects to make the most of your driving experience. The 356 Speedster is elegantly simple to operate and maintain, so the experience is focused on the driver. When you turn the key to the on position, you will see two red lights appear in the engine temperature and fuel gauge. On the left is your oil pressure light. On the right is your alternator light. If either of these two lights come on while you're driving the car, we ask you to pull off of the side of the road and turn the car off. Then check your oil level and that your fan belt and alternator system are charging properly and that the belt is attached. If the engine doesn't have oil or the fan belt is not attached, you will need to have the car towed to a local repair shop. At the center of the temperature and fuel gauge, you will see a blue light. This is your high-low beam indicator. To turn on the high beam, click the red button located beneath the light knob under the dash. The light will illuminate blue at night and indicate your high beams are on. The tachometer is a center gauge on your dashboard. It not only indicates your engine speed, but it also contains the indicator light for your turn signals. You will see the turn indicator light flash in green either left or right and hear a noticeable clicking of the relay. The tachometer also houses your dash light and running light indicators. These are controlled by the knob to the left of the steering column on the dash. Pull the knob out once to engage the dash lights and running lights. Pull the knob out twice and your dash lights, running lights, and headlights all come on. This knob also features a dimmer that controls the brightness of the dash lights. Turn the knob all the way to the left for off and all the way to the right for high. To turn the lights off, simply push the knob in completely. The wiper switch is very simple. Pull out once and they're on low. Pull out twice and they're on high. To turn off, push in completely. Our retro sound radio provides your Speedster with modern tunes and a vintage look. It's equipped with a digital display and push button presets. The volume knob is on the left and the tuner is on the right. The radio also comes with a 3.5mm mini jack and USB jack. If you have a Bluetooth radio, the microphone is always next to the steering column. For specific questions about the retro sound radio in your vehicle, contact Retro Manufacturing directly at retromanufacturing.com. Your vintage speed shifter has a classic engraved shift pattern on the knob. To get into reverse, you will pull up on the knob, then left, then down. When you want to come out of reverse, just pull forward, then to the right, and the shifter drops down. Now you're ready to put it in first gear. Your Speedster features one of two handbrakes. An umbrella handbrake, which is located under the dash and to the left of the steering column, or a center console handbrake situated between the two seats. To the left of the steering column under the dash is a front hood release knob. To open the front hood, pull the knob lever back toward the driver and the hood will release. You should hear an obvious click sound from the mechanism as the latch releases. Once released, the front hood has a safety latch to prevent it from blowing open while driving. The safety latch is located underneath the hood to the left side of the hood handle. To activate that safety latch, push in on the latch to release it from the connection. Once you've lifted the hood, take the prop rod located on the driver's side and place it into the holder underneath the hood. Unsnap the carpet to access the battery terminals. All Speedsters have a 12-volt battery under the front hood. Driving lights require a fusible link at the battery. The driving light switch is located under the dash next to the steering column. You will find the fuse box on the driver's side under the dash. The fuse box protects the vital electrical components of your Speedster. Fuses manage the lights, radio, and windshield wipers. If you have an issue with any of these components, check the fuse box immediately for disconnection or blown fuse. The 10-gallon gas tank is housed under the front hood. You will also find inside the front hood the brake fluid reservoir, which can be easily checked. When replenishing your brake fluid, please use DOT3 brake fluid. When closing the hood, set the hood down gently on the first safety and you will hear a click. To completely close the hood, place one hand on each side of the hood handle and press down. You should hear a solid click to ensure the hood is locked. Your Speedster's engine is in the rear of the vehicle. To access the engine, locate the handle for the deck lid on the inside of the driver's door down by the door sill. Pull out on the handle to hear the click of the deck lid releasing. Standing at the rear of the Speedster, lift the hood until you hear the click of the deck lid lock pin. To close the deck lid, simply lift upward on the lid and pull outward on the lock pin, located in the driver's side hinge. Set the deck lid down on the latch and press with one hand downward to lock the lid with the click. Whether your car has an air-cooled 1915 or a 2332, they essentially look identical on the outside. The most important thing for an air-cooled engine is to check the oil. Locate the dipstick on the right side of the engine and pull it up to check the oil level. There are two markings on the dipstick, the low marking and the full marking. Optimum engine performance comes from the oil being just below the full marking. If the oil is below the low marking, add oil immediately. It is equally important that the oil is not above the full marking. Your Speedster also includes heated seats for the driver and passenger, and are individually controlled by a switch under the dash on either side. The switch has 3 positions, low, high, and off, with an orange indicator light while the heater is on. The seats also include an adjustment lever under the seat to better accommodate the driver's comfort. Between the seats there is a small patch of carpet which covers your vehicle's VIN number. Pull the Velcro connection up to reveal the VIN number. The VIN is engraved into the chassis of the Speedster along the top of the tunnel. To remove the top boot, turn the twist lock and unsnap all the connections from the driver's side around to the passengers. Simply pull the cover out of the way into the rear seat. Pull the top up, paying close attention to the tension levers, making sure they are in the down position. Press on the lever downward to lock them into place. Then pull the back of the top into place so that the rear window begins to lay flat. Snap the canvas into place along the top edge of the body. Before attaching the top to the windshield, ensure that 2 metal latches are unlatched. Ensure that the groove in the header bow is aligned with the windshield tension rod. The groove should fit around the tension rod. As you pull the top up and over, align the top with the center, then hook the latches under the windshield frame. Place the hook of the latch into the groove of the windshield frame and close the latch. Once the top is latched and everything is in place, pull the tension rods upward again to ensure a tight fit of the top. Do this to both sides of the top.